Well, hello, Joseph Richardson here on YouTube at Joseph Richardson Loves Sports with a capital J, capital R, with my first and last name beginning letters, and Good Dolls 1989, lowercase letters with 1989. So, what do I want to do? I It's safe to say I'm in year 3 with Samardzija, and I'm a sophomore redshirt. Barely seen any action, but a couple catches here and there. Now, while I was talking to a messaging a TikTok friend that I've met, yeah, sorry about the technical difficulty that went through. Yeah, but yeah, a TikTok friend, yeah, ooh, that was pretty good play to get. Oh, and hey, somebody's watching me. I figured somebody would try to catch me. Ooh, yeah, not much more. Hey, it ain't too bad. Yeah, even though I haven't met him personally. Ooh, this is a dang good. But there is this woman, if you don't know of. Now, only a couple of my high school friends, one being my grad classmate, he might not have heard of her until I mentioned the post of the shirt, but oh man, can the dude not throw a high ball? That's Angle's issue. Probably why he went undrafted, but it didn't. But yeah, like Loco Solly, which I ain't gonna say all about her name, her full name, but I've learned her male name and stuff, but as far as my friends who liked a picture of me wearing her shirt for a challenge, yeah, you know, she has a friend who followed me, and then she has another one that just didn't acknowledge anything I did in her live, but one of them, yeah, there's one that ain't even following me, and that's like, oh well. So yeah, if my Facebook friend slash classmate of 2008 from high school, Marcus, she's a great gal, going through divorce, but yeah, that goes for country too. I'm not sure if you country are still married or not, but I'll keep that to myself if I do check later on. So what a way. This is the Wisconsin Badgers. And we'll just deal with current away. I think I like the home alternates more so away. But white out ain't bad.
Welcome
So just
everyone
go
to
all
the
white.
home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry
No,
Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall
yeah,
Stadium,
it's
where
in
we are looking
Madison,
forward to a
Wisconsin.
fantastic battle. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this.
So I don't think, even though I'm wide receiver 5, very unlikely I'll get any PT. Some of us were just on the sports team in high school just to be on it pretty much.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just
Wisconsin
got
had
outplayed,
home
Reese. There were
field.
moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving
Braden
forward,
Locke.
a lot to take away from this game as they try.
Not, is that Drew Locke's brother?
I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer.
Of course I need to move up the depth chart to see more PT. And that means more than likely just studying. Because I mean, I don't know if I had a lot out of TikTok, but I did. When I have my earbuds in, I can hear my notification tone. And I did add the gym owner's number just to keep trying. Well, I'm already in position for wide receiver 4. Why don't I? Yeah, do we really? You know, it doesn't hurt to save. After all, right now, all you're doing is pretty much just trying to move up the depth chart. And, you know, this ain't the worst drill. Dude overthrew me. I got stuck. Yeah, this ain't... I hate this drill. I feel like... Yeah. I had no choice. I wouldn't know. Yeah. This is... Okay. I was very... fortunate. This is one that ain't too hard to bronze either. Yeah, I kinda... Sometimes I can get in the end zone this way. Yeah. It actually ain't gonna be too hard to bronze. Okay. He wouldn't get off me. It's okay if people don't get off my nuts. Ooh. Yeah, all it takes is one simple... Oh, I'm sorry, I accelerated too soon. Yeah. That's why I pressed the button too soon. Cause this... Yeah. Well, this zone attacks as if I didn't already do enough. This'll help me with coach trust. Probably why... Okay. Only... Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, they didn't let me get an inch more after the... Oh, defender. out sword. That was a pretty big game, dude. Okay. Even if I don't get gold performance. Yeah. We're not quite to gold. Yeah, we only got like... Oh, touchdown. We got all that coach trust points, y'all. And we're almost to where we can compete with wide receiver 3. I do think the skill points need to be saved to accelerate him a little bit. Samardzija was pretty athletic being a wide receiver on the football team, though his pitching career ended up making him some money. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. He had his feet in. Yeah, that was on my TV. Yeah. Yeah. Once upon a time, I thought the Wi-Fi instructor was a married virgin. No. No, if any of my people who know Mr. West sees this, please don't let him know I talk all this stuff. I mean, I was completely wrong for the person I was in high school. And that's why my classmate I saw last year, Dina, she had a lot to get out when she saw me for the first time in nearly 15 years. And I don't fault her for how she wanted me to listen to her after I spoke to her first. Even though she didn't add me back on Snap, I'm just respectful that she told me she doesn't really use Snap for what she thought I would want to use it for. And she knows I fully respect. I mean, I told her I would respect her decision anyway. And she knows I haven't changed completely, especially exposing the old version of me a little bit. She saw a more sensitive side of me with a lot of sincerity that I didn't always have in high school. And I don't know if she even has a clue I do this kind of stuff now. When I saw her, I don't even know if I had bought the PS5 to wrap up for Christmas yet. Yeah, this game's a little closer than I like, but now it's... Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I will see the field. Nah,
When you know you
I
have
have
a
to be
team
wide receiver
outclassed,
3.
the ability to play to that standard and finish with a
This is a
blowout like
game I
this is
should have
really
gotten
impressive.
in.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I
Carter's
continue to still
not a
execute?
bad
This was
QB
so
though.
easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great
I love
rhythm.
CJ
We saw
Carr.
that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field.
So even being wide receiver 4 doesn't guarantee you'll see the field. Not at all. At least, you know, and fact is, if I saw my classmate Dina, whether I ever have to go to Cordell again, or if I run into her down here like I did last year, I would definitely want to let her know I was sorry about anything, as anything about last year. But I've apologized to her about everything in high school and all. I think she saw that I still wasn't perfect. She knows I ain't perfect. And what I don't really want to point out is telling her what I like to look at on my phone. That's really that really wasn't her business for me to. Dang, that close. Oh, that was a pretty good play. Oh, stupid defender. Don't they? Yeah, that's the way to go about it. Yeah. You can't get rid of all these defenders. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got nipped 3 to 4 yards. Okay, at least I got a bronze. That's pretty close to 5-yard pickup. Yeah. Do I trust CJ Carter? Yeah, I gotta mention or whatever. Might have to wait his turn unless he. I'm not too sure if Cars ended up transferring. I know Angoli might have it, unless he's. Yeah, I was able to get gold. It's important to not only worry about leadership, but also important to what kind of jersey do we want to use for what this could be an ACC rivalry in real life. But for now, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna green out against the Hurricanes. It only makes sense. Not the shamrock green, but the regular green.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of
Okay,
echoes
still
will
some time to
reverberate in
record.
victory at the end of the game. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Let's see if this Miami making a comeback. It's only a 7-point ball game.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys
Graining out,
they get the close
and
win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays
the
in big games, and that's
non-Shamrock
what happened
thing.
in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when
CJ
those moments
Carr.
present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this...
So after an embarrassing close loss to Wisconsin, seems like there's so much to look forward to now. I mean, the fact that I'm nearly wide receiver 3. And I think that's what's going on here. Great house. Great house is where, so I'm gonna have to study a lot. It's all about academics. And I don't know how the new Road to Glory is gonna be, but I heard the upgrades might be a little bit better. But if I can see any type of preview other than what discuss, the big YouTubers do discuss this stuff. I didn't have the thumb where it needed to be. Okay, way to high point the ball, cause that's what. Yeah, we still got points for that, but. Okay, to my surprise, illegal touching is legal in this one. Okay. Yeah, at this point, you're silver. Yeah, you got stuck. Because yeah, you got the cat secured and everything. Yeah, that was down. See, I wish it was zone. But no, it ain't. Okay. That's actually a pretty good yak. No. Oh, damn. I hate this drill with a lot of fucking passion. Yeah, I'm actually getting it now. But sometimes, okay, Now this. Oh, the defender was right there to bust my chops. Well, fucking boo. Frickety. Yeah, I had to literally hit the fender. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't my favorite drill at all. Yeah, imagine if I wasn't. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Now this one, I lost the battle because two of the drills were gay and retarded as fuck. The pet skeleton ain't my favorite. I thank God and it needs to tell EA to get rid of that stupid drill. Cause I do think it's a stupid drill. Maybe the EA gods or God himself maybe told EA they shouldn't be a money grabbing, you know what? Ha, I'm an a-hole, I know. That's why I'm trying not to be too explicit after. Just imagine if my classmate I just so happened to talk to last year. Imagine if her son was interested in watching my videos. I don't know how I could explain anything to her if she did want to reach out to me. I don't think she... I mean, she and I are good now. Oh, damn, I should have high pointed that. Didn't know the defender wants to hang on my... And then one wants to sit there like a dead duck. Where are all these athletic DBs coming from? Cause this is... Yeah, there you go, you little sucker. Yeah, I can't even get too much yet. Okay, we only got runs because the defense must not be getting some, or they must be getting too much. Come on. That was a little uncalled for, I know. Just like in high school. I didn't know if the YFA instructor was able to get any or not. And that's pretty dumb to think he was married with no kids because, yeah, white out against the Boilermakers, I'm down for it. But no, seriously, if a man don't want to talk about why he's married with no kids, then it's not any that I thought initially. My apologies to him, which I already did apologize. I just feel like thinking about it and laughing about it, knowing I was stupid, and just trying to keep myself happy. Mr. West, if you ever look at this, just know, Mr. I love you now, and we're all good. So the Boilermakers, didn't they beat Ohio State in their home field? I thought so. Purdue's Notre Dame ain't ranked. Who knows if Purdue can come back? Yeah. It's a close game though. I mean, it's tied up. Purdue's up. Maybe if we can get
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is
wow, I
true,
do
but there
like
are
to.
some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact. And every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more. And it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can
If
feel
I'm
it.
not,
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game.
I personally don't. I personally don't know. I might finish my career at Notre Dame, but because he was a baseball pitcher, what other team would want him pitching? Yeah. Yeah. You're studying your heart out. Where we at? But you know what? Once upon a time, was I ever a bros before? You know what? I can't even remember. Sometimes I had that, but it seems like those days have been long gone if I ever did have it. And yes, ooh, nice play. Oh, but you know what? The truth is, I don't think it matters too much if a guy takes me off just because he can't handle me wanting to talk to his woman, even if she still talks to me when he's not around. Like my unfortunate story is, I seen one in Walmart, and then I had to go to Trap Supply to try to find something from Roman that he did try to help me with, but I feel like he could have gave a better effort, but apparently was too worried about the fact that I ran into his wife in Walmart when I had to stay a week in Cordell, and I mean, the fact is, I tried to, dude. It wasn't even that big of a deal, and it was to him. Oh well. I mean, he knew how I was about Mr. West back then. And my apologies, Mr. West. And if that guy that knew how I was in high school can't get over it today, I'm sorry. Trust me, I don't get why certain guys are at an insecure level that they are. I'll never get that. And part of me wonders how I would be if I was with a woman, pretty or not, or was pretty by my standards anyways. It, yeah, we're just gonna go with basic away here. But no, I shouldn't worry, because I like being single, and I've mentioned that to random women
And
on
Chapel Hill
TikTok
may
that
love to say
I
if the good Lord's
went
not
their
above
lives,
you, why
ended
did he
up
make the
following
sky
them.
Carolina blue? Glad to have you with
I think that one Georgia girl I followed on TikTok is in Madison, Georgia.
Maybe you need a little caffeine,
Central
or maybe
Georgia, I
the sheer
suppose.
energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know
Another
anything can
away
happen
game
when you kick off after dark. As
against
we'll
a good
see,
team.
the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North
Not every
Carolina.
team they'll see on the schedule is having a down year or a down start. I was about to say it might not last too long. It's only 7-3.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game,
We
right
couldn't
at
beat
the end,
Purdue,
you
but
need
we
to
go
make some
to
plays.
North
These guys
Carolina and
deliver.
win.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team.
That
to stay
interception
focused,
probably
understand it's a close battle.
that
Win
helped.
those one play at a time, and then look up, and then heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task.
Yeah, and I'm okay. I mean, I don't think we'll get in the playoffs with just that many losses. But I do feel like trying to get his speed up will be a key at some point. And why not now? I think after a key win over North Carolina and Chapel Hill wouldn't actually hurt anything. But yeah, Peyton Smith is one of Holly's friends. While I'm not too sure of a fan page for her on Facebook, a couple people I went to school with did check out Lucas Holly. Or at least saw the post for it with me wearing her shirt and they liked it. And I'm actually glad that it ain't it's people I don't talk to all the time either. So yeah, I was able to get so minimum at the time of catching. Okay, but you know, yeah, I mean, I feel like one classmate that liked the pose of the challenge, he's been living the high life. Though I don't get into his business like that. I can't remember if I even reacted or liked the photo, but dude was in Dominican Republic. Crazy to even think he could afford a vacation there, but maybe he has a good job and I'm just here trying to get recognized on YouTube as a gamer. Honestly, I don't care to get all that money. If I won't join a society just to make millions of dollars. Oh wait, that was picked off. Holy crap. That was about where we need to be, even though we're already bronze this. Okay. Dang if he didn't hit. I like this drill. Yeah. Okay, you get some. Okay, that's only 100 points. Okay, that helps you. Okay. Okay. what happens when you can't get one off your... Yeah, that's all you needed for that one. Okay, the fact that you... Okay, that was better, but... Overthrown. Well, I do love... I tried to press the button, and it just wouldn't. For some fucking reason, it wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause... Yeah, that's what happens, God, when I can't control dude well enough. Or... Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I tried to press it. I did win the battle, but... that drill's annoying sometimes. Why do they have to be cones there? That's probably why they have that other one where you don't have the stupid cones. And I do get aggravated easily, I ain't gonna lie. So I am up to depth chart. I'm fine with the set win over in Chapel Hill. I don't mean to curse the way I do, but dang if Stanford ain't a tough game. It is. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.